A civil society organization, ActionAid Nigeria, has called on government and relevant stakeholders to put measures in place to mitigate the impact of potential flooding in several states of the country. The director of programs of the group, Suwaiba Muhammed Dankabo, made the call during a press conference in Abuja to discuss and proffer workable and sustainable solutions to prevent severe losses due to flooding. Dankabo, who says floods in the past have severely impacted farming and educational activities, called on states who are susceptible to floodings based on data available to take proactive steps to forestall the impact of flooding as the rainy season begins.
Last year, that is 2022, Nigeria experienced the worst flood in a decade, with about 1.4 million people across 31 states affected and over 700,000 were displaced, with an estimated 500 deaths recorded. This annual displacement of people from the communities is deepening poverty levels across the states of Nigeria. It is also undermining efforts of stakeholders in ensuring rights to school and quality health care, because schools and health services or health centers serve as IDPs each time there is flood. These schools and health centers turn to IDP camps during the difficult periods. Thousands of families and many states have not recovered from the catastrophic event of last year. Yet, National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has warned that Nigeria should prepare for another severe flood in 2023. ActionAid Nigeria, therefore, calls on all relevant states actors to immediately develop and communicate their contingency plans, especially for communities in coastal states like Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross Rivers, Delta, Kogi, Edo, Lagos, Ogun State, and Ondo, and also River State, where people live on water. Non-coastal states that are susceptible to floods like Jigawa, Adamawa, Kano, Zamfara, Ebonyi, Yobe, amongst others, must also prioritize their actions to respond to flood and prepare ahead of it. The national and state contingency plans must also put into consideration NIMED's predictions of a severe dry spell that is likely to last between 15 to 20 days or longer between June and early July in Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Jigawa, Katsina, Yobe, Borno, Kano, and other central states, because this place will affect harvest. Because this will affect harvest due to the limited growing window. NIMED has also, in their early warning, called for high vigilance of meningitis, which is anticipated over the extreme northeast of the country, covering most of Borno, Yobe, parts of Jigawa states, and the anticipated malaria in the coastal zone of the country, up to parts of Taraba, Benue, Kogi, Kwara, and Nasarawa states. We want to see government leading in anticipatory action and contingency planning, with non-governmental organizations, corporate organizations, philanthropic individuals, and other stakeholders actively participating. ActionAid Nigeria welcomes partnership with corporate organizations and philanthropists through her community sponsorship initiative to provide support, especially around preparedness, and then to the worst in terms of relief for families and communities still trying to recover from the flood in 2022 and those likely to be affected this year. ActionAid Nigeria appeals to the federal government and state governments, emergency management agencies, and all concerned stakeholders to ensure that their contingency plans and intervention of floods this year commensurate with the level of impact on the lives of people